Welcome back to the channel, guys. Ed from Kansas City. We are in the Wonder War in our kingdom, and it's going down. I did not think it would be so tough. So we do have some competition here, guys. We do have a little bit of competition. This guild here, guys, $, they're savages, guys. They're savages. Do you hear me? They are going to prove difficult, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to be a very tough match. This will be my really, it's not the first time I've been in a kingdom and in a guild where it was a every battle, every fort, every wonder cost. Everyone was a fight. So this was a good fight, guys. You're gonna enjoy this. I want you to watch this, guys. Check it out. I am getting a lot of experience, guys. I have a video coming up, guys. I have a video coming up, Chaos Arena, guys. I'm going to be doing some rallies, guys. I'm gonna do quite a few rallies in Chaos Arena. That video is coming up, so stay tuned for that. So here we go, guys. I did not do any rallies here. It was real competitive, guys. Out of my league, just to be honest. I don't have the skills yet. But they are really growing. I got some training last night in Chaos Arena. I got some teaching last night in Chaos Arena from Lightside, BGF, Muhammad. So that was cool. So I'm really thankful for that. You guys are going to see the results of what I learned in the next video. But for now, we're going to concentrate now on the Wonder War in Kingdom 751. It was impressive. It's very impressive. So I was impressed, guys. Just so many battles going on at one time, as you can see here. I wasn't sure how this could go, guys. I mean, I wasn't sure how this could go, to be honest. I mean, I didn't know if we would win or if we would lose, or what we would win or what we would lose. I'm not used to playing with a guild like AG, guys. They are really a aggressive, skilled, organized guild, guys. They play for keeps. They go hard or go home. They don't play, guys. So, from what I can from my point of view, guys, what I'm learning and what I learned just by this Wonder War today is that your guild has to have enough rally leaders. Now, I've kind of, in a sense, always known that you have to have enough people online to field the rallies. But I'm learning now that it's just not enough to have people online to fill a rally. You got to have enough rally leads that have enough skills and rally experience and stats to actually make a difference and to actually go all the way to the win. So this was important, especially, like I said, especially when you're covering, what is it, 6 forts and a base, when you're trying to cover 7 different places. Back to this guild, guys. Back to this guild here. $K. They're savages, guys. They're also cowards, if I might add, with a sense of gratitude. They're cowards, guys. You're going to see why they're savages and they're cowards. They came out with their fangs showing and for blood, guys. I mean, they actually came to fight. They actually came, guys. These people came to fight to the death, to the end, as you're about to see right here. I do have the video sped up 1.5 so that you guys don't have to have the entire length of the video. I downsize it for you, but at the same time, you'll be able to see a lot and draw off a lot of it. I was going to set a rally right there, but as you can see, someone beat me to it. Lucky for me, because they would have done much better. It's just it's gonna be some rally leaders and some accounts in the $K guild. We'll just call them the A guild, guys. AK guild. How about that? The AK guild. There are accounts in this guild that ordinary accounts like mine and even some Titan accounts cannot match with. They can't contend with. You need, and we need, accounts like Knight and Davin, and there's a couple of other accounts that we do have. You need multiple. You actually do need multiple rally leads, because one rally lead, Knight by himself, is not able to secure each and every fort, because he can't be at each and every fort at the necessary time before a fort ends or time ends, or he can't. You just can't do it. He can't be at the base at the Wonder and secure it. You gotta have enough leads that are able to be available and be stationed and be assigned at different forts and in the base to be able to take it. And we'll see right here, as you notice right here, Knight's not even nowhere to be seen yet. He's not even in the picture. No clue if he's coming, if he's at work, if he's asleep, if he's not participating. Davin's not here. Quite a few people are not there. And, my way of thinking, guys, was this. I know this guild, AG, would not come to this kingdom and not go for the wonders in the base. They're not a guild like that. They are like I said, they're a conquering guild. They're a warring guild. They're a fighting guild. They're a guild who enjoys fighting. So, but I didn't know if I had no idea whether they were going to be able to, if we were going to be able to do it. That's why you see me setting up to take a fort, because someone asked, could someone take it? So I went there to take it. There you can see where it get dealt with a little bit. That is a very nice account there, guys. And of course, our guy is a very nice account too. So they're very, very equal in a sense. Yeah, so it very, 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 very battle here. It's a battle. So yeah, I was just kind of really absorbing what was going on, just trying to record and pay attention to what's going on. This guy's a beast here. He's a beast, and here he comes in the game. So they're gonna have several people. They're gonna have multiple rally leads, guys. That it's those type of rally leaders there. There's Knight. Knight has now appeared on the scene now. So Knight is in the picture now. So he is just now showing up. There you see he says Phil. There you say I don't have any. I'm wondering what's going on. I got my limit. I got heroes and troops marching all over the place and taking 30 minutes to get back. And I'm like, man, where are my troops? Where are my troops? They're out and about, guys, doing reconnaissance and surveying areas and, you know, garrisoning things and stuff. So I have no idea where my soldiers are at, you know. But no worries, because we're going to do it. So it's like, you know, one thing I'm learning about this game, guys, it, it, it it's battles are not always won by decisive blows. I mean, or by broad points. This game, one thing I'm learning is that every victory doesn't have to be like a slaughter. You know how those battles that we have, or some battles that we engage in, some people that we fight with, and they were no competition. You just beat them real good. Every battle in Lost Mobile is not like that, because um, certain players have not only similar stats and power in their accounts, but also this game is kind of like awkwardly set up to where, you know, if you're defending a fort or a base, you have an option only to kind of like try to counter what a person is sending in there. But the person rallying a fort or a base a with something in there, with a leader in there, then he has the advantage to just basically counter by sending what you have in there. I mean, even if you have a mixed. So victories are not always real clear victories. Sometimes it takes just marginal wins. And we'll see some of that in here. So I noticed that. I just noticed that so many players have the same stats and stuff, you know. It's players like this Yang Yang Top. This guy here, Yang Yang Top, who has a great account. One thing I've learned, these guys are not afraid to fight. They have really great rally leads. I mean, they got the 11K heroes. They got the leader skins. They got the stats, the artifacts, and astrolites, and tempered gear, and these type of guilds like AK, those type of guilds that are go into a kingdom like the kingdom I was in with Sim, on the time where it's time to do Wonder War, and a guild like ours, even if we could field rallies, we wouldn't be able to compete, because they have the accounts in there in their guild that just really dominate. I mean, just wipe you out. And look at that, guys. They used the Hellfire. Look at this one. He used the Hellfire. These dudes, they're savage. They fight dirty, guys. Are you guys seeing this? You're going to see this just about every rally they do. They are using Hellfire. It's like, how long can you use Hellfires? How many Hellfires can you use? So it's like, it was really hurtful, guys. I mean, they set out to hurt us. They wanted to, I don't know what their plan was, but it seems like they wanted to do damage. They wanted to break our morale. If they figure with so many players like myself sending predominantly and mostly T5, and they're hellfiring and blackwinging everyone, and those troops are dying. As you can see, Knight lost that first battle there. he's gonna lose another one, and that's when I begin to be like, not only was Knight losing, but other of our rally leads were losing. So then I was like, man, this is gonna be tough, man. And I'm like, this is gonna be one of those long battles that go the distance. I'm talking about goes all the way. There I am training T5 again. A million T5s right there I just trained. A million plus that I have to train, guys. There's Davin. Davin is now in the game. And he's a beast, as you know. So it's like, man, I'm wondering, like, for a for a for a guild like AK, you have to have enough people just a second, guys. So I'm really just kind of like a spectator in a sense, just a rally filler. And I really do have to, and I have been paying attention to my troops and how many I have, because I can run out of troops and not able to fulfill the requests that the rally leaders are asking for. I'm sure everybody experiences that as well. So being in this guild with these major players, man, you really have to, like, I mean, you got to be ready to kill your troops. You got to be ready to be on call and be ready to war. So I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of concerned, and I don't know why they just, man, every rally they did, 90+% of the rallies they did, 95+% of the rallies they did, they used the Hellfire, guys. I'm talking about, look at this. That's Davin against this guy. He didn't use the Hellfire on that one. But mostly these rallies that you guys are going to see, they are using the Hellfire. We weren't. So these guys were savages, man. They were savages. They was not taking any prisoners. And I don't know what their I don't know what their I guess their what justified them using Hellfire every rally. I don't know, almost every rally. I don't get it, but that was their strategy. Like I said, I think it's just to make us give up. I mean, you're gonna make AG Guild or Warren Guild surrender, give up, just concede. Most guilds will give in. They'll cease warring when they know that another guild is constantly using Blackwing against them. That's even in. I've learned that even happens when people are rallying a player from your guild that's offline. He's in monster hunting gear or whatever, but all the rally leads are using Blackwing, or you get accustomed that you see right there. This is going to happen a lot of times, guys. What you just saw right there. Let me see if I can do that again. Now, you see their troops walking back over there, right? I don't know if that happened that time or not, but you're going to notice a lot of times when we rally the fort or the base with their guild and rally leads in it, they're going to withdraw. Multiple times they're going to withdraw. Not because they're any weaker or fear of losing. They just so cowardly. They so cowardly withdrew their army out of the fort or the wonder just so they didn't take the hit. And then they come back and attack, which we know it's easier to offense than defend. So for that, I think they were really cowards, guys. That is the only term I can use for a guild that will do something so disgraceful like that. Not take the hit, but give out the hit. There, you see it right there. The Blackwing, Hellfire. Here you see our victory. They withdrew. You see what I'm saying? When we would attack them, they withdraw their troops out. And you're going to see that so many times when we hit them. By the time we hit them, there's nothing in there. They withdraw their troops. So that's cowardly, man. That's not really trying to fight. But our guild, we wasn't discouraged, man. And we didn't let up. And we didn't give in. We didn't surrender. We kept on fighting as if we were fighting a noble, worthy opponent, which we were not. But we continued to fight them as if they were worthy. There, you see right there, we secured the base. All right, there's still 6 more wonders to secure. And the cowards are still here fighting. They haven't given up yet, as you can see. They're going to fight to the end. They're going for whatever they can get, guys. And they may get half of what we got. But we're going to see here in a second. I was not really pleased with their style of play. That was so like the best word I can think of. I mean, coward is a small term to use for what they were doing. Hellfire in every rally and then withdrawing when they are rallied. That's they got their ass beaten they should have got. That's what I would say about that. They got the whooping they were supposed to get. That's why we beat them down. And they killed a lot of our troops. But yeah, it pissed me off, man, that they kept doing that. And we're gonna see it some more. We're gonna see it some more. All right, guys. So what did I miss? So I was it was there. You see him going in right there. You see nothing in there because they withdrew. They went ahead and withdrew. Look at that, nothing in there. So that was their mannerism, their style of play, their strategy, their plan, I guess they felt like that was a way that they could. There's Hellfire again, guys. They felt like that was a way to, like some strategy they can use to if they don't beat you, uh, if they don't beat you fair and square, if they can't beat you fair and square, then they'll do stuff like what they're doing here. So I just thought it was I don't know what kind of guild that is, to be honest. I don't know what kind of guild that is, but I'll look it up right quick and see. Let me see here. Let me check. They are let's see what kind of guild this is. They've changed their names. Some of them have changed their names already. So imagine that. Let me see. But they have quite a few leads, guys, in their guild. But it is a Chinese guild, guys. It's a Chinese guild, and they got some real. They don't believe in the kamikaze type of style attack. They believe in not dying. Save yourself. Stab you in the back type of war. Guerrilla warfare type stuff. Hide in the corners and attack civilians, and don't go on the battlefield. That's not where we fight at. Hit you where it hurt type stuff. Yep. So that guy changed their leader. That one guy changed his name as if nobody would recognize him anymore. The guy that's doing a rally night right now, the AA guy, he has changed his name now. Even more coward stunt. So here he comes in with his march. He's coming in with his march here. And Knight's in there. And there he is. And he gets smacked down with his coward self. He got what he deserved. He went up against a solid tank. Very solid tank. He was probably out of Hellfires, obviously, right? Definitely. He's out of Hellfires. So we took that. So right now, as you can see, we are. I think it happened. I think their morale was broken a little bit because on some of the forts they gave up on attacking. Probably about out of the 6 remaining forts that we had, they ceased rallying some of them. So this guy goes over, he rallies this one. And as you can see right there, when we tacked it, nothing was in there. So he goes back over and he rallies the next one. But they can't run from us in their kingdom with us. They can't run, so, and we're not gonna run or hide. They got some good rally leads. So you can't just be a warring guild, a real true warring guild. This taught me that every warring guild is not necessarily a warring guild. A warring guild is a guild that actually really does have a really good fleet and league of commanders. Yeah, you have to have enough rally leaders, good ones that are skillful as well. So, um, and then they gotta have enough fillers. You gotta have communication. You have to have strategy, plan in motion. You gotta have resources to sustain. Because when guilds are doing these stunts that AK is doing, here he is back right now. When you're doing these stunts like he's doing, you have to be able to. He's just looking for easy kills, guys. Easy targets. He wants to do the offensive. He don't want to do the defense. He's like, oh, no. I need offense. So in situations like that, I learned, okay, in order for me to support the rally leaders, I want to have the best I can give them, T5. I want to have mana troop power to the best level I can put it. Because if you guys don't know, if you're not a warring guild, some of you out there, you'll be like, well, don't invest in mana troop power because it's an IGG stunt or something like that. It's an upgrade. It's a troop upgrade. We've been waiting on it. IG threw us a curveball. They threw us for a loop. They bamboozled us and gave us some $1 million upgrade that everybody can't do, not even, including me. Yes, including me. I really can't afford it either. But I want my account to be updated. Just like when T4 came out, we wanted T4. When T5 came out, we wanted T5. Well, T4 has always been out, but you understand what my analogy is. So when Mana Troop came out, I want that. And it also helps my rally lead, especially rally leaders like Davin and Knight. You know, it's rally leaders like that don't constantly want people that only have normal troops with no troop power at all, or troop power 1. So I want to be able to contribute, not just filling rallies like some of you guys want to do. I want to be able to supply them with troops that got much more power, that assist their troops that have much more power. You see what I'm saying? I want to be useful. I want to be useful, man. Okay. Let me see. Who can see in full range? Oh, shucks, ain't nothing else to say on that. All right, so that's that video, guys. That's what I want to show you. We pulled it off, as you guys saw. Let me get in here, guys. Just a second. Get that out the way. So basically, I rewind it a little bit. We basically beat them. They basically lost. As you can see, we ended up winning that. And the cowards can go back to their, lick their wounds and go back somewhere. We're gonna be rallying them later, guys. Hopefully, we'll zero a lot of them. They won't have any hellfires then. But yeah. So that's how we did it, guys. That was a very that guild was they fight dirty. They fight real dirty. And like I said, when you have guilds and members who are really not into losing troops, and they really don't want to sacrifice troops like that, especially when they're automatically dead and not wounded, that's your morale broken right there, or your wallet. I don't know which one you want to call it, but people just don't want to be involved with that. I remember the first few times where people used Hellfire on me, and it made me, let me go get my familiar maxed out. I remember the first time somebody used the they used the Grim Reaper on me. I was like, oh my goodness. I hit them with the other familiar, the Prism or whatever you call it, and they lost 200K. They hit me with one. I lost a million might. I'm like, what the hell just happened? And I knew I had to upgrade that. So we beat them down, guys. That was the end of that. So we won. So that's what I wanted you guys to see. And I don't know what is all that here. 659. All right, so that's what I want to show you guys, and thanks for watching again. I will have the next video out, me doing rallies in Dragon Arena. Only me. I'll be back in a little while, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And we got more videos coming up too, here from Kansas City.